Jai Hind, guys. So today is New Year's Day, and from ADR Blogs, I wish you all, my viewers, a very happy 2025. So today, I thought that let me look back a little bit to 24, the year 24, and there are two important things that has happened in my life, if you are interested, is that I bought the Kushaq, and recently, about 10 days back, I completed a 5,000-kilometer run of Kushaq. So, briefly tell about the ownership experience of my Kushaq so far, the journey from 0 to 5,000 kilometer. But before that, I just want to bring to you a little bit of history behind the Kushaq ownership. What happened in the year 2021? The Kushaq was launched. I came to Guwahati because in Shillong there was no Skoda showroom. I went there to have a look at it, and I immediately liked the car. I sort of fell in love with the car because of the looks. I did not do a test drive at that point of time. After 2-3 days again, I went back and I took a test drive. It was 1 liter, and that was automatic. Anyway, but the thing is that I already had two diesel vehicles. One is Maruti S-Cross, having that diesel engine of India, 1.3 liter DDIS engine, 90 bhp and 200 Newton meter of torque. And I bought it in 2016, so it was hardly not too old. And that was basically for my wife. And also had the Nexon 2017 model, the first generation model, and that in a diesel, the 4-cylinder Revotroc engine that was producing 108 bhp and, if I'm not mistaken, 230 or 40 Newton meter of torque. Now, I used to drive the Nexon, and I really liked the Nexon because Nexon was more, sporty to drive than the S-Cross. S-Cross was leggy initially. It was having so much of turbo lag till you achieve that 1400 RPM that you really, don't feel the fun. And that was the problem with the S-Cross. But the S-Cross was super stable car. I mean, the highway or anywhere. No, once it gets the speed, it runs absolutely smooth and very stable and nice car to drive on a highway. And it was giving me a good mileage. And Nexon, on the other hand, was a little bit sporty. It is a compact car, sub 4 meter, and I love because the turbo lag was much less. Being a sub 4 meter car, it gave me more maneuverability in a congested town like Shillong and Guwahati. Now, I like the dynamics of Nexon more than the S-Cross, and both are torquey engines. But there was no reason why I should buy a new car in 2021, because come 2024, I came to Guwahati during the winters, and the Skoda showroom was nearby. I went there, just, being a car enthusiast, I just keep on going. Then again I was, thinking, shall I? In the meantime, I had already sold off my S-Cross, but Nexon was running fantastically. Nexon was damn good. I really loved that car. It had a little body roll because of the high ground clearance, and being a smaller, dimension car, wheelbase is little lesser. So majority of my highway drives are GS road. That means Guwahati Shillong road, which is so it's a hilly road. When you go from Guwahati to Shillong, you have to climb up 4,500 odd feet. To climb up, winding roads. So there's so much fun because it's a 4-lane road now, most part of it, except the last 18 kilometers when you approach Shillong. It's so nice to drive because there you get the feeling now how to drive, how to maneuver the car in the curves, where you put the accelerator, give a little bit of throttle, where you put the brake a little bit, and how much you should put, at what point you should release it. But it's to keep the car moving, that's the art of it. Driving is a science as well as an art. Now, I loved it, Nexon, and Nexon was running fantastically. But what happened, since I was inclined towards the Kushaq, then I had just filled up a form of Skoda company and submitted on the 23rd of April. I remember it when a girl called me, have I bought it? I said, no, not yet. She said, sir, tonight there will be an offer by the company, and window will be opening for 24 hours and they will be giving big discounts there. I said, how much discount? The girl said she doesn't know, nobody knows about it, so please hit that website at midnight. So I did that. When I did that, I found that they're offering great discounts on various models, and the discounts were varying because of the manufacturing year and models and the trim, whether manual or automatic. So my choice was the 1.5 and 24 model. So that one I gave more than 2 lakh discount. I thought that maybe this is an opportunity which has been given by Uparala, तो इसको मिस नहीं करना चाहिए. मैं सोचा. अब Nexon चला चुका था already 6.5 years. So though I loved the car, I used to call it white hippo. तो मैंने chance लिया, मैंने book कर दिया. Then I sold off Nexon, and that was a very painful moment because I really loved Nexon. It was running fantastically well, and but I had to part with it because I did not have the space to keep 2 cars in my Shillong home. Coming back to my 5 years of ownership of Kushaq, am I repenting? No. No way. It's a fantastic driver's car. The more I drive it, the more I fall in love with it. This is the type of car. And the driving dynamics and the combination it makes with the chassis, with the body, and how it moves, and how you get the feedback from the road when you steer the wheel, especially when I'm driving in the GS road, it's better than Lex. And the body roll is minimal because of it is having lesser ground clearance. It is having a longer wheelbase, so the stability of the car is more. I'm comparing it with Next and diesel. Now, it's fantastic car to drive. But issues नहीं है क्या? Issues है उसमें. एक तो पीती बहुत है, मतलब she drinks a lot of petrol especially when climbing up. Now petrol cost में तो ये हो गई, and I was ready for that because I knew if I am buying a Skoda or a Volkswagen or a car like that, then I know that I'm not buying a fuel efficient car. तो वो तो है, तो that I'm not much worried about. लेकिन वो तो है. If you are traveling on the highway in the plains, then it gives decent mileage. Now the thing is this: I'm not a very sedate driver. Okay, I don't believe in driving sedately. 80-90 तो मैं चला जाता हूँ आराम से, but I don't speed up too much also. Okay, maximum 100 if the road permits, condition of the road. करना नहीं चाहिए इतना high speed. I know that, but still. Other cons, yeah, the AC control is problematic for me. Touch control. If Skoda is listening to it, please replace it with a physical button in your next update. The window roll up and roll down sound, horrible. I don't know why Skoda can't fix it. The seat belt adjustment is not there. Rear view camera is below average. Even Nexon had a bad camera, but I guess Nexon first generation, I'm talking about first generation, still had the the dynamic guidelines and a little bit better camera. This is one of the reason the rear view camera. उसके लिए मैं बहुत सोचा कि लूँगा या नहीं लूँगा, because when I rear the vehicle, I never look back like this, never. I look at the camera and do it. I have taken it, now I have got used to it. इतना ज़्यादा issue होता नहीं है. I am managing, no ठोका ठोके कुछ नहीं हुआ. I have not hit anybody. And the roads in Shillong, especially in Shillong and in Guwahati also, some places very narrow and congested. लेकिन वहाँ में भी आराम से कर लेते हैं, काम चल जाता है. लेकिन वो कैमरा का क्वालिटी अपग्रेड करना चाहिए for 20 लाख का. और क्या कौन से well ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. बाकी तो awesome. Like driving dynamics का तो बात ही नहीं है, कुछ चुम्बेश्वरी है. Now next is that the powered front seats. Again another chumeshwari feature. Then ventilated seats front. Then I love music. Anybody who loves music will love the music output of Kushaq. I'm talking about the top trim where I've got a subwoofer in the boot. So 6 speakers plus subwoofer gives a decent good sound. satisfied. Comparing with Nexon, which had a 8-speaker Harman system, Nexon is a bit better, but Kushaq ka bhi chal jata hai. Why did I choose Kushaq over its competitor like Creta and Seltos and everything? Seltos ka ठीक था सब कुछ, but it is a little bit too big for my parking place in Shillong. बहुत ही छोटा है, cramped, congested है. I could not take it. Creta लेके गया था, I could enter the Creta, but Creta at that point of time the naturally aspirated engine was out and not the turbo one, and I only drove the naturally aspirated one, and I felt it is power, इसका power ठीक नहीं है. Naturally aspirated तो anyway, then it's too much of screen and all these things. I like simple things, simple things मेरे को अच्छा लगता है. इतना ज़्यादा complex सामान सामने में कर दोगे. I guess 80% of the stuff that you see in the screen you will not be using it. I'm 100% sure. And Creta में ना वो class नहीं है. I mean, pardon me, Creta lovers. I mean, if you look at Kushaq, इसमें class है, classy है, German, classy, stylish, sexy, yeah. And then one important thing that I must mention is this: when I decide which car to buy, is how I feel when I sit inside. That is very important for me, because if I don't feel good about it when I sit in the driver's seat, there's no point. So the moment I sat in the Kushaq, I felt that classy, class. होता है ना थोड़ा ऐसा class है. The other car which was in my consideration was the Elevate. I somehow like that, थोड़ा different type of orthodox boxy design, different look. थोड़ा हटके है और मेरे को हटके चीज अच्छा लगता है. वो जो normal होता है ना जो सब करते हैं, like everybody is buying Maruti, Swift, Baleno, Creta. I don't follow them. मेरे को थोड़ा हटके करने का. तो Elevate को अच्छा लगा. I did not choose the Elevate only on one ground. Let me tell you. I mean, you might laugh at it. When I play the music in the system, the top variant, it was the below average. It was not good. It had one good feature, the blind view camera, which is a very good feature. Anyway, coming back to Kushaq, so far so good, nothing. खाली एक ही problem हुआ था, उसका security alarm जो वो activate हो जाता था because of reasons not known to me. I showed it to ASC and they corrected it. No more niggles, no sound, खटाखट sound, dashboard से sound, ये सब कुछ नहीं हुआ. The car is running very nicely, giving me an average of 11-12 kilometers per liter, and love driving. And it's like the more I drive, and the more I fall in love with Kushaq. So on this note, I want to end this, and I hope 2025 is better for all of you, and wish you all a very happy New Year. And I want to convey that please drive cautiously. Always put on the seat belts, and if you're riding a two-wheeler, please put on your helmet. And recently, the Desire has been declared as a 5-star category car in the safety segment, and people have become very enthusiastic about safety. Safe है, अच्छा काम किया है, Desire ने अच्छा काम किया, Maruti ने अच्छा काम किया है, लेकिन doesn't mean that you should drive it recklessly, because वो जो safety testing होता है ना GNCAP में, that is being done at 64 km per hour, the front impact test, and 40 km or 50 km per hour the side impact test. ऐसा कुछ control condition है. That 5-star rating is only for adult safety and child safety. There is no adult sitting in the rear seat. So these are the things which happen. Now, when you drive a car at a higher speed, all this 5-star na will 2, 1 बन जाएगा. So take care, guys. Don't drive recklessly and in a very high speed. All the best. I love you, and thanks for being there with me throughout the year. The journey has been very interesting. Some very good positive comments have made my life very purposeful. Few negative criticism. I welcome them. Please criticize. If you think that I am committing some mistake, please do point me out, and I welcome all constructive criticism. Love you guys. Signing off. Enjoy. All the best. Happy New Year.